Hi everyone, this is Kayla, your fun and friendly Columbus, Ohio realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Professional Realty, coming to you from my lovely office in Grandview Yard. And today I want to speak with you about how not to sweat the small stuff when you're looking for a home. And there's three main things I want to address with that. Please bear with me. I am dealing with allergies and my voice is a little strained and breathless, but I think we'll make it through. So when you are purchasing a home, especially first-time home buyers, you have this wonderful dream in your head of the perfect home, and it has all the best color, everything that you would have chosen for yourself, the best colors, the best flooring. It's decorated to perfection. Every room is how you would use it. Every piece of artwork and photograph is exactly what you would have up. And you just know when you walk in that this is your home. Now that's your dream, and that's why it's called a dream home. But reality is, most people, unless you're building new, which is not a large percentage of first-time home buyers, you're walking into a home that somebody else is living in and has lived in for years. And it's not perfect, and it may be 20 years old or 50 years old or 100 years old in some neighborhoods in Columbus, and it's just not going to be exactly what you want. But how can we get it so that it's close to what you want and you can still make it your dream home once you're there? Well, there's a few things that if you're able to use a little imagination and look past them, you can find that perfect home for yourself, or almost perfect home that you can make your perfect home. And the first thing, and probably the easiest thing to change, is the flooring, wallpaper, and paint. And these are just cosmetic issues that are fairly simple and inexpensive to change. If you walk in and you see green shag carpeting from the 1920s, there may be beautiful hardwood floors underneath, but the seller just hasn't realized that that's not what everybody likes. Or I love purple and may paint every wall in my house purple, but that's generally not what most people would want in their home. Paint is inexpensive, and you can get that done in a weekend. That does turn a lot of buyers off, but if you have the vision and the imagination to see beyond those things, you may have just found your perfect home if it's in the right location and the right price range, and it has everything else. Maybe say it has the open floor plan you want, it has the large backyard, it's just not exactly decorated to your taste. Well, you can change that when you move in, and you shouldn't let that keep you from making an offer on that home. Another thing that tends to be difficult for buyers to get past is misused rooms. Sometimes, especially in older homes, we have rooms that aren't used for what they were intended to be used for. Homeowners get creative with the use of their rooms, and it may be useful for them, but when you're looking at the home, you're going, ugh, why do they have their gym equipment in the living room? This is a living room. I want to see a TV and furniture and how they arranged it, so I can imagine how I would arrange it in my living room. That just may not have worked for that homeowner. Maybe they work out twice a day, 7 days a week, and they just really don't need a living room. And that's how they chose to use the space. But if you can visualize and see past what it's currently being used as, you can definitely find that home of your dreams. Just because they're not using that space in the way you would use it doesn't mean you can't use that space in that way. Another thing along with misused rooms is also difficult to define or use rooms. Where you go in and it may be a little too small for a bedroom, you're not quite sure what you would use it for. Can you get creative in your thinking? Maybe it would be an office. Maybe it could be a large walk-in closet. It's up to you to have that visionary mindset and to see beyond the obvious and to look for the potential in an existing home, because so many existing homes do have that potential. The last thing I want to mention is the seller presence in a home. Now, I always recommend to my sellers to depersonalize the home as much as possible, because as a buyer, when you walk in, every time you start to imagine yourself living in that home and your things in there and where you would put it and how you would live in it, and then you see a happy, smiling family picture and it's not your family, it jerks you out of that, and it makes it very difficult to feel comfortable and feel like this could be your home. A lot of sellers, however, do not do that. They still leave degrees and diplomas hanging on the walls. They still leave family pictures for various reasons. Either they have no place else to put them, they feel like that might make it warmer and homier to a buyer. For whatever reason, they leave their personalized items there. But if you can, again, see past that and imagine the potential and realize those items aren't coming with the home when you purchase it, and you can look past that into what you might want to put in there, and maybe even take it as a cue for how you could arrange your things. Maybe you would put your own family pictures in those same spots. You are better able to see yourself in that home and be happy and satisfied with it, because the things we can't change, size of lot, location, those are the most important on your list many times, and they can't be changed. You can't find the perfect home, but it's in the wrong spot, in the wrong school district, say if you have children, and you can't pick it up and move that perfect home from here into that school district that you want to be in. So the things that are easy to change are the ones that you should consider accepting about a home. The other great thing about having that vision and that imagination to see the potential in a home that may not be as obvious to others is that in a highly competitive seller's market like we have here currently in Central Ohio, and we've had for a few years, those homes that are perfect, that have just the right floor color, maybe they have hardwood floors and beautiful neutral walls and a lovely open floor plan, and it's exactly the home you imagined and exactly the place you imagined it, with the perfect backyard and the perfect neighbors. Well, that's everybody else's dream home too. And now you're competing with other buyers, and you're likely going to pay over the list price and still may not even get the home. But if you have the vision to see the potential in a home that maybe doesn't have hardwood floors, but it's in that perfect neighborhood with that perfect location, and the roof is new and the mechanicals are new, but it has that, I don't know, burgundy dining room and navy blue master bedroom, you're competing against less people who don't have the vision to see past that. And now you may even get a lower price than what's listed, because they may have been sitting on the market a little while and they're ready to sell and they're ready to work with you. You can negotiate price down based on the fact that there are updates that need to be done, and you're willing to take that work on. So with a little vision, a little imagination, and the guidance of a really good real estate agent, you may not find your dream home right away, but you'll find your almost dream home, and you'll be able to easily turn it into your dream home in a short amount of time. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thanks for bearing with me and my squeaky, cracky voice. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to send me some love. You can heart it, you can like it, give me that thumbs up. Always feel free to share with whoever you think might find this information valuable and helpful. I would love to know what you liked about this video, or any other comments or ideas, suggestions you can share right down in the comment section below. If you have any ideas for other blog posts, topics that you're interested in hearing about, feel free to email me. You'll see it coming across the screen very soon. It's Rachel, RACHEL, at rachelkayla.com. And I like I said, I look forward to hearing from you, hearing your ideas, your suggestions, your comments. And until next time, have a great week. Bye.